Hi, T.O.T. Carlson here. The good people at Arrow Video are at it again, going back and giving great 4K releases to everything from sleazy exploitation titles to critically acclaimed masterpieces. Today we're going to be looking at something that falls more into the former camp, that being Cobra, starring Sylvester Stallone. I'm going to unbox this release and share my opinions. Nice close-up there of our title character wielding his weapon. Spine text. Back cover. There is reversible artwork underneath the slipcover, so I already reversed that. Back cover. We get a poster, which is customary for Arrow's releases. On this side we have Arrow Video's new poster art, and on this side we have more classic poster art. And again, as with most Arrow releases, we do get a pretty nice booklet included as well. So you got a nice lengthy essay in here, some great photographs from the production, a few different essays actually. And we get, about the presentation and some special credits and such here. Here's the actual disc. Again, like most Arrow 4K releases, this is a 4K disc only and does not include a Blu-ray copy of the film. As such, any images that you see in this review are not taken from the 4K disc. They were found in Google searches, and they do not reflect the quality of this release. The strong arm of the law. Fresh from the global success of Rambo, First Blood Part 2, Sylvester Stallone and director George P. Cosmatos reteamed for the iconic action 80s thriller Cobra, this time waging a one-man crusade against crime on the streets of Los Angeles. A crazed killer, a woman in danger, a city in fear. Lieutenant Marion Cobra Cobretti is the man the LAPD calls when standard police procedure isn't enough. Witness to a bloody murder, Ingrid Knudsen finds herself a target and is placed under Cobretti's protection. Repeated attempts on her life lead Cobretti to believe it's not just the work of one lone psycho wreaking bloody havoc across LA, but a murderous cult with plans for a new world order. An era-defining example of glossy, high-octane Hollywood cinema, Cobra arrives on Arrow Video in a sparkling new restoration with a wealth of new and archival extras. Confession time! This was actually my first time ever seeing Cobra, and I must say it was certainly an interesting experience. Sylvester Stallone, of course, stars as the title character. Prior to this, Stallone was actually originally going to be the star of Beverly Hills Cop, a role that was eventually filled by Eddie Murphy, and that became a very different film from what was initially planned. It's been said that a lot of what was planned for Beverly Hills Cop with Stallone is what was used to create Cobra, and the end results certainly speak for themselves. This is a Golan Globus production, Canon film, so of course it's gritty, grimy, sleazy, exploitative, and low budget. And yet, the filmmakers certainly have a field day here. Cobra is a movie that I hesitate to call a great film. Hell, I hesitate to call this a good film. But it's a good, bad movie. It's so schlocky that I just can't help but fall in love with this one. Sylvester Stallone is absolutely fantastic as the title character, Marion Cobretti, better known to the world as Cobra, the man they call in when regular police simply can't get the job done. The movie opens with a great sequence in a grocery store where a murderous psychopath is holding people hostage, but it's not long before Cobretti goes in there and gets the job done. And before long, he's protecting a woman portrayed by Bridget Nielsen, who at the time was Sylvester Stallone's real-life wife. Prior to this, she'd portrayed Ivan Drago's wife in Rocky IV, and ironically, she actually ended up playing a villainess in the second Beverly Hills Cop movie. And it's great seeing the scenes these two have together. There aren't a whole lot of name actors in this movie, but everyone does a great job of what they're given, from the protagonists to the victims to the New World Order cult of sorts who serves as the villains. Even the villains are so delightfully cheesy and over the top in the best 80s way possible. Cobra is basically a low-budget, exploitative film, exactly what you'd expect from Canon films, but I don't think that's such a bad thing. I'll certainly find myself coming back to this one quite often. So how does Cobra look in 4K? I'm pleased to say that Arrow Video has once again done a bang-up job. The movie retains the natural film grain, and of course there is a natural softness to some scenes. It's never going to look like razor-sharp home theater demo material, but I'm glad to see that this transfer has absolutely no unwanted noise reduction, digital tinkering, artificial sharpening. The movie looks natural as it should, and it's a very good transfer overall. I'm kind of surprised by how good a lot of these Canon Films movies look in 4K given their low-budget origins. And I'm happy to say that there's a pretty nice big supplement package here too. We get multiple commentary tracks, including both new and vintage ones, a few new featurettes that were custom made for this release from Arrow, a lot of vintage featurettes, and we even get the edited for television cut of the movie, albeit in standard definition, which has a lot of footage that was cut out of the theatrical version, so that's a nice relic right there. Cobra's not going to be everybody's cup of tea. Again, it's grimy, gritty, filth as only the Canon films people could create, but Sylvester Stallone clearly had a field day making this one, and as such, it's worth checking out at least once. Again, the film is gritty and violent and certainly earns its R rating, but it's also earned a place in my collection, and I have a feeling if you're into these kinds of movies, it'll earn one in yours as well. How about you? Are you a fan of Cobra? Do you think this is Sylvester Stallone's best non-Rambo, non-Rocky role? Comment down below and let me know what you think. Also, remember to subscribe to this channel for more content. I'm always posting new videos, and make sure you give this one a like if you found it helpful. I'm Taylor T. Carlson. I'll see you next time.